Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to draw a person exerting force in a parallel way and pushing an object. When it comes to pushing an object, we have done other videos as well, in which a person is in a posture in which could be used for different purposes, but essentially pushing an object. But this one here, again, we are going to explore some fun options here. So that is the curvature that defines the back and the upper and pretty much the lower torso's direction. So just an arc. You'll see that a collection of shapes can really converge to give us that framework to work and bring out more details. So that is the lower body, and I actually placed that shoulder quite low, so because I changed my mind as we're going along, and that's okay as long as we get it right. So that is the delt, the shoulder on the side that we can see it, because we're showing this from the side. Elbow, and we have, just do that for now, the forearm, and we have the hand. So it's very commonly used form and very commonly done illustration. It's used in videos, it's used in pop culture. There's the head hunched quite low because the person is exerting force, and it's very instinctive to have the head go downward into the chest. And again, like, when we talk about the concept of ki or inner energy, it is always strongest at the core. So everything, converges in extreme pressure naturally toward that one point. So there's the knee, shin and calf going into the ankle and the heel and the foot. And then we will go ahead and give a little dimension there. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's the other foot. The other hand, not necessarily visible, but if we look at it from a slightly upper angle or from an angle like this, then the hand will come into view for sure, or a bit of it will anyways. But it's not really consequential for this particular practice. We could touch upon it and we'll see. And it's very customary to see with this image a huge, impossible to move ball, and we'll just put that here. So let's have this guy, with like superhuman strength, pushing something that is impossible. Now we're going to put in our core components when it comes to the anatomy. So that is the first thing, which whatever is in the foreground has to be essentially out of the way first. That is just a basic underlying principle of making things work quicker. So there's the upper body delt. And you could check out our other videos in which we have explored different positions of exertion, different poses, but more importantly, we have also shown or shared our ideas on how to draw the anatomy of the body with tones, how the muscle structure might look in a certain posture. So we have covered those areas as well, and we will keep on doing it, because we always say, and we'll repeat here, that the human body is a wondrous creation, and it never ceases to fascinate us. What with the performance in the Olympics, it's like just a testimony to how faster, higher, stronger, how the limits get broken repeatedly. But here we have the core machinery at work, and we have to, now depending on what the muscle structure of this person is, of course you could vary your options and show him like less fit, more slim, or bulkier. But we have just cut a little happy medium, because if it's a person who's able to push even a fraction of this weight, would have to be a really strong and fit person. So we've just made them fit enough, not like bulked up to superhero proportions, but just enough for us to delve into and play with the frame. And there is the core shape for the for exertion in this body posture. Of course, we can have the other hand, but if it's a round object, the other hand will just vanish right there. Or we could place it like backward and put the forearm there, and then perhaps show a part of it like that around the round object, but not really essential practice. But if we show this from an angle where there's this huge boulder being pushed like that, flat boulder, then the other hand will definitely come into view. And the way we will go about it is 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the thumb, and goes back into the forearm. But then we have both hands, and of course, depending on how we keep tilting the angle, many other things will come into view. It's all easy, but it requires some patience. It requires, of course, definitive definitive knowledge of the anatomy at a higher scale than just showing it from the side. So here's our little idea that we shared. Please do watch our videos on an ongoing basis. We put out content pretty much every day, so please subscribe and keep in touch. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day.